So we get a Tippy episode, and we find out about Chino's grandfather and how he got turned into a rabbit to begin with. We don't know exact circumstances of how he got into the rabbit, but as we can see from this episode, Cocoa played a major role in turning Chino's grandfather into a rabbit, because she said she would grant him a wish and give him his wish of turning into a rabbit, and so pretty much the grandfather turned into Tippy. Interesting thing about this episode at the beginning is we find out that Tippy was his own separate person. Tippy wasn't to begin with, Chino's grandfather. Tippy actually was a rabbit, and so we had Chino's grandfather go inside of that rabbit, and I'm guessing their souls or whatever mixed. Now I don't know if we'll go any further past this entire part. I don't know if they'll actually explain the circumstances behind this, but it's interesting enough that they were willing to take an episode out of this series and actually kind of explain what was going on with Chino's grandfather, and there was some major development, honestly, with Tippy as a character, and technically Tippy is Chino's grandfather. At the end, we get to see Chino talking to her grandfather and say, I know you never speak to no one and all that because you're in this form and stuff, and pretty much you don't have to worry about me, you can talk and stuff, and right there, that just goes to show you that Chino cares for her grandfather, and the grandfather was considerate, not trying to talk to anyone like Coco and them, because Chino's grandfather, Tippy, would think that, Chino would get made fun of. So I like this entire part. We really get to see the type of personality that Chino's grandfather really is. He's a really caring and kind person. He helped Oyama-san actually, write her novel about him. It's really interesting getting to see these past elements of how, Tippy was. And so, I'm curious if they will continue this. That's my big question right there about the series. Will they actually continue the development of Tippy and Chino's grandfather? Now, besides all these moments, there were some really cute moments in this episode, as usual in this series. A lot of moe. The moe was off the charts as usual. And we get to see some cute Sharo, drunken coffee Sharo, where she gets all depressed and crying on the friggin' table. It's like, I can't pay my bills. This mom just, oh my god. Sharo is just so adorable. Over that entire moment when you have Chia scare Sharo, when she opens the door, all of a sudden you have Chia with her scary mask on, and when you got Sharo just hurtled up into a corner and all that with Anko on her head. Oh my god, that was just cute. It was so cute. So, really, overall, this episode had a lot of development, a lot of character development just for Tippy and Oyama, and getting to see exactly how these two mix together, and also a little bit of development for Chino. There was also a little bit of comedy, especially with, how we had Chino and Cocoa, arguing through letters and stuff, say you need to eat your veggies and stuff, like celery. That was cute. That was very cute. We've seen this a couple times through the episode, so getting to see this again was adorable. So, overall, I feel like this episode, it answered some questions, and at the same time, it opens up my eyes a little bit more to the entire circumstances behind Tippy and Chino's grandfather, and I wonder exactly, if Chino's grandfather can ever get out of this rabbit. So everybody, tell me your thoughts on this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? What's your favorite moments about it? I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.